Well, it's a calm and mostly overcast Friday afternoon. I'm thoroughly cleaning the boat only 2 days ago. We had a bit of rain last night, so all the dust from the current digging on shore makes you wonder why you bother. Pretty frustrating. Right, well, we're off. I'm still doing our experimentation with the new props, so just the port engine on at 1800 RPM, doing 5.1, 5.2 knots, and the fuel burn is 3.5 litres per hour. So not a lot of difference from 2 at 1400 RPM, apart from engine hours. So that's almost 50% load. So I suspect we might be going a bit faster because not a lot of current there. Certainly no significant wind. Fishing boat coming up, so I'm keeping right on my side of the channel. Now back to both go. So we're doing 6 knots and now burning 6 litres an hour. So not a huge gain really in speed and significantly more fuel burn. We have our biplane back doing aerobatics. Very hard to see it. We're passing the end of Limestone Island. Right, so 5.3 knots and drop the engine revs back down to 1400 and burning 3.2 litres per hour between the two of them. Here's that cute little boat, they're fishing again. A bit more tide here at Wellington Rock. Now we have a boat coming up the channel. It looks like one of the big tugs coming up down near One Tree Point now. Well, they can't toot at us, we're outside the channel. There they are. And now we have a power cat heading past. Well, we're passing the end of One Tree Point. Launching ramp in the yacht club. We came from way up there. There's a boat coming out of the channel through to Marsden Cove Marina, which is over there. Right, here we go. Stuart's busy putting fenders out on this side. And we're going in for fuel. And we are, and we'll just mosey our way around to the fuel booth. I have suggested to Matthew he buy me a section here, but so far no joy. Oh, pilot boats in here. There's some big boats in here. Very well maintained Leopard 46. Well, here's the quarantine berth for arriving overseas boats. I'm sure it's going to be seeing a lot of action over the next month or so. Last year we were tied up here when the Coastal Classic was on, and at the Catamaran that got damaged out in Bream Bay. Be towed in by Coast Guard and tied up behind us. Yeah, so this is one of the boats that was in the Coastal Classic, which, leader Fat Freddy, it failed to continue. Well, we have arrived, no drama. A very gentle wind on the nose, so we'll be using this diesel bowser here. No possibility of coming in on the other side because they've decide to maximise the stuff they can rent out. We're going to transfer diesel from the starboard tank to the port tank. Right. This one. This is the haul out ramp. WAKAWAKA went up here for a survey, stayed out for over a month getting windows fixed. Here she comes. Now we are fairly full of diesel, not completely, but fairly. Right, well, we're just about to depart. Oh, I'd call that basically full. Let this boat go past. The wind's blowing us out. There's Chantal's cruise boat. Imagine the security fencing in here. It's for overflow quarantine. We certainly looked at buying a Leopard 46, but very pleased we ended up with what we've got. Now, this has been a very slow progress, but I believe the guy's pretty much working on his own. One here's very flash motor yacht. Here comes the cat that passed us. It was going up harbour. Oh, we'll be heading out this way. Got a fizz boat coming in at the moment. Right, so it's pretty close to low tide. We're going to head over Whangārei over by NortPort. Got a launch heading our way, I think. Just waiting for us to exit. Isn't very good of it. It would be quite tight otherwise. Right, so we're anchored at our usual spot, west side of NortPort. Bit of an easterly blowing now, which was forecast. We're not far off low tide. Sandbanks about mid-picture there. Looking back to the entranceway into Marsden Cove. Looking back up harbour, Manganese Point's now centre picture. On the right is Parua Bay entrance, Munro Bay where we were last Saturday night, straight ahead, and Mount Aubrey with Riatahi in the foreground, Mount Manaia in the distance. And always stacking logs are here, and here's our 2 container cranes, so the port is going to be expanded eastward towards Marsden Point, and they have dreams of becoming a container port. It's been a bit of a grey afternoon and it looks pretty damn grey up there, but the sun's out at the moment. And the wind's gone round to the north. It's actually a reasonably cool breeze. Not Really fast conditions for the Coastal Classic though. We have potatoes roasting in the air fryer, shanks in the microwave. Not a lot of solar available because it's 6:30 and it's overcast. Lamb shanks for dinner, a Guinness and James Bond movie. It's actually decided to start raining, fairly lightly, misty rain. It's calm now. Oh, it's a very nice Saturday morning. Currently a ton of blue sky. Oh, it's 9:30, unfortunately it clouded over pretty early on. We have a neighbour, nice looking monohull. It's pretty grey, cool, and no significant wind, so might as well just sit here. Not getting a lot of solar in, obviously, at the moment. Being Labour weekend, of course, there's a lot of boats going past it. And it certainly should be reasonably calm out at sea. Also, westerly set in, was forecast. It's a grey, reasonably cool day today. It certainly feels a bit damp. Well, it has actually started raining, so Stuart's appeared, so put the generator on, as we're not getting a lot of solar at the moment. We have visitors, so Paul and Mia. Right, well, we've had a lovely morning tea with Paul and Mia, and they're off. The sun's certainly come out now, but it's a pretty strong sou'wester. Right, well, we're heading off. It's 15 gusting 20, so I think we might just sail with the jib. We're off under jib, and of course we've got the outgoing tide against us. Speed through water is much faster than speed over ground. Right, so past Marsden Cove. I think we're heading for probably Limestone Island. There's looking along 1-3 Point. Oh, it's nice and warm here in the helm enclosure. Well, I am cheating. I do have the starboard engine on. I'm trying to just keep enough weather, keep away from the sandbank. Oh, we're far enough away at the moment. Engine's off. So, still doing almost 9 knots through the water. Not so much over ground. I'm getting close to Whangārei. Still on close reach. Sail jib only. We've managed to ease off a little bit. Once we get to the corner, we might fill the jib and motor, because we're going to be heading that way. And we'll probably go one side or other of Limestone Island, or up by Rapid Island. And there's Limestone. And then there's Rapid Island. Well, we had a bit of a lull, so I took the opportunity of fueling the jib. Less drama. We're anchored on the east side of Limestone Island. There's the ruins of the old cement works. And we have Whangārei across the Hatea River. There's looking down to now WAKAWAKA. Then Manganese Point, Malpanaya. This is Rat Island. You can't see it, but not too far up the PIC River is Portland Cement Works Wharf, and the Aotearoa Chief is currently tied up there. It's fairly windy. Looks like we've got someone coming to join us. Oh, tide's coming in now, so we're side on. And of course Lindsay's over there. I've just got him to take another picture of us. The keel boat, they're sitting more side on than us. Rescue helicopter, now based at Whangārei Airport. It's 1:30, and we have had some rain. It's 7 o'clock on Sunday, so sun's just up. A bit of a gentle northerly at the moment, bird song, and the rumble of Portland Cement Works in the background. Its forecast is not too good. It's supposed to be getting strong northwesterlies late in the day. Not quite sure why they stopped there. Maybe they are having a recreational fish. We have a car ferry heading for the fishing boat. So I presume it's been down the slipway for maintenance or survey. Even though we're going back on the dock, let's move the boom to the other side. Out the solar panels. I'm not sure it made that much difference, so the roof ones are currently shaded by the helm. Well, it's only 8:20, so sun's still low, but yeah, mid-30s amps going in. And Stuart's got the jug and the toaster on, which draws more than 3 kilowatts, but the inverter copes with it. It's quarter to 11. It's been mostly overcast actually. We're going to head off. Stuart needs to be ashore by midday. Family's over here obviously going to enjoy themselves. Take a wee bit of time because there'll be mud on the chains to be able to wash it off. Wind's coming in from the west at the moment. We got 15 knots of westerly at the moment. He's fishing. I may not look it, but there is a 15 knot crosswind coming onto what will be our starboard side.
Okay, you should be good now.
We're here, a bit of a crosswind. It was gusting 25 just as we came in. Ergen from this boat helped us dock, which was good. Then when I tried on my own, Stuart and I would have managed just the two of us. A few more boats over there. Looks like the boat that was anchored next to us yesterday morning. Looks like they could be heading here. So we'll keep an eye out to give them a hand. Oh, this is the port stern cabin. You might remember I pulled these ceiling panels down to try and find out where the small leak was occurring. Ends up with a small amount of water down in this corner here. Seems to be coming from here. I don't believe it's the window. And when I pulled this ceiling panel down to run the solar cables, the piece of ply above it showed sign of having got a bit damp. So I'm going on the theory that something's leaking further forward in the boat, and with all the mouldings of fiberglass and things, it could be anywhere. I have managed to cut it back, and I'll put some more of my concoction in, or rather this commercial concoction, around every fitting. We may be plugged into shore power, but it's not turned on. And battery's full. We helped the previous one dock, so here's one of our regulars, so I'll be there to give him a hand. It's still pretty windy, although it's quite pleasant sitting here behind the clears.